A week before the start of the Belgian Grand Prix, the Arrows trucks set off from Britain. 10 hours and 620 kilometres later, they arrive in Spa, and the hospitality crews start preparing the site for the rest of the F1 team.
See all the glamour now. See the glamour.
At a Grand Prix, everyone's expected to get their hands dirty. These hard labourers are in fact some of the team's chefs. It's not just the kitchen area that's their responsibility. They must ensure that the whole hospitality area is constructed before the rest of the team arrive. For Wayne Raphael, who came from one of London's top restaurants, Formula One was a big culture shock.
After the first race in Imola, I was ready to leave. I was like, what is going on here? Me coming from a hotel and restaurant background, and coming into the Formula One paddock and having to do all these other jobs. Not me, not what I'm used to. I'm used to phoning up, ordering stuff, getting it all delivered to me, having people to order about. And then I come into the Formula One paddock and I'm pretty much down at the bottom now. Whereas back in London, working in a restaurant, I was near the top.
One of Wayne's jobs is shopping for food. He's found a small grocer's shop a few miles from the circuit at Spa, home of the Belgian Grand Prix. Wayne's given advice on which shops to visit by hospitality manager Chris Lees, who's been making these food runs all over the world for 16 years.
You do build up some sort of repartee in different countries. Each place you go, people remember you. It's almost like these are your friends around the world, you know. And that's nice, actually. It's quite nice, you know.
Kumquat. Orange. Petite. Well, I really haven't got anything planned, just seeing what I've got that's good to buy, so then maybe I can plan a menu. I'm just seeing basically what he's got, and then I'll go back and then I'll plan a menu. Things that he has got that are good that I will buy.
Donc, ça, tout petit.
Yeah. Today is only, 30 people for lunch, then tomorrow the whole team comes, so that'll be about 50, 60 people for lunch, and probably 50 people for dinner. Then on Friday, guests start coming, so still, obviously, all the team for breakfast and lunch, and then probably about 30 guests on top of that. So we aim for between 80 to 100 people, something like that.
The whole team has to be fed throughout the week, from the truckers and mechanics to sponsors, guests and drivers.
If anything, the drivers are some of the easiest people to look after. You know that when the drivers come to a racetrack after a Thursday, he's not going to eat any heavy foods anymore. He's going to eat pasta most of the time. Sometimes the hardest people to look after can be the mechanics.
I'll have some peas and sweet corn, but can you pick out the sweet corn?
I don't like curry.
Oh, I like the curry, but I don't like the rice. You know, can I have something else?
You can't keep everyone happy.
But they have to at least try. So, in need of more produce, Wayne and Steve check out the local supermarket. The race among the teams for the best food is just as competitive as the Grand Prix itself.
We've got the new rear wing actually on here now. We're actually developing this. This is the ripcord if we actually do go too fast around corners. But you can see we're actually going for a complete no stop in the race. We've got our fuel load actually on board, so we're going to go completely, hopefully do the shop in an hour flat without any pit stops.
Salber, Williams and Prost are all here too, stripping the shelves clean of food.
You see the teams here? It's a race against time to get all the drinks. Warmed up the tyres at the moment, so I'm having a little bit of traction problems, especially with the other customers as well. 3 trolleys full, 2 more to go.
Some more room? Yeah. I like that.
You've got to fit all this in, mate.
We'll do, crikey, got 8 foot.
Yeah. 1 hour shopping, 2 hours putting all the stuff in the van.
Everything in the van, Wayne and Steve head back to the circuit.